Es ist der Traum von vielen jungen Kindern, eines Tages auf der großen Bühne zu stehen und als Fußballprofi auflaufen zu können. Heute hatte ich die Möglichkeit, zwei Jungs zu interviewen, die weiterhin hart an diesem Traum arbeiten. Matt und Griffin sind Fußballer aus Amerika, die durch ein Sonderprogramm nach England gekommen sind, um hier weiterhin ihr Talent beweisen zu können, um anschließend dann wieder zurück nach Amerika zu kehren, um dort auf professioneller Ebene Fußball zu spielen. Ich habe sie zu ihrer jetzigen Situation gefragt und wie sie ihre Chancen auf den professionellen Fußball einschätzen. Viel Spaß. So, who am I joined with today?
Griffin.
Now, Griffin, you came to England. Now you're here in Bournemouth playing football. What has that transition been like for you?
Yeah, first and foremost, it's been a really good experience. It's been very different jumping into a new system, both through the football and academically through uni has been very different. And especially at first when, I didn't have many friends here, no family, all very far away. It was hard to adjust to, but it's been a good experience. And I remember my goals and everything, so I've been staying after it, and it's been good so far, yeah.
Now, you mentioned the football program. Are there any systematic differences that you have noticed compared to the U.S. in terms of how they structure the program?
Yeah, I think so. So I think a lot of it is more focused, around team play rather than individual. I also think the recovery and training habits, this program that I'm a part of, I've never really been a part of something like this exactly before. And I also think a lot more it's focused on kind of the tactical side of the game rather than the technical ability, which I think they focused on a bit more in the U.S. Mm-hmm. So that's definitely the main difference.
Now, what is one thing that you've noticed that makes this group so special that you play football with?
I think the biggest thing has just kind of been like the resilience. I think, we've had a lot of ups and downs, and obviously coming from America, it's very easy that, we could have just kind of folded at many points throughout the year, and I think we stayed after it. We had a lot of guys who did leave, and we've had majority of the group stay, but I think the guys who have stayed, like they've really put in like a shift and have worked really hard, because it has been really hard being away from everybody, but we're happy we got through it, so yeah.
Talk to me about some of the pressures, difficulties adjusting, coming to a new country by yourself. What's that been like?
Yeah, it's for me personally, I'm a big family guy. So at first it was very, very hard for me to kind of be away from my family at like 4 or 5 months at a time. Mm-hmm. That was very hard for me. But the pressures kind of just, it's nothing different almost in a way. They just kind of include like the same old, like just pushing your standards. The expectations are the same, doing the best that you can, and just the right kind of recovery and sleeping habits. And yeah, it's all just kind of the same. Mm-hmm. You get used to it. What's
one thing you miss from America?
One thing I miss from America? Right off the bat, it's a basic answer, but I have to go with the food. Mm-hmm. I miss the food. I miss the food so much. A lot of variety there. I'd say that though, and then obviously it's family and friends. Definitely just kind of all the people who I used to see every day. I'm very excited to go back. So yeah.
Now, having gained this experience and helpful exposure, what's the ultimate dream now?
Yeah, I think, honestly, I'd say just pursuing both kind of football and education, and just continuing to play at the highest level that I can for however long that is. I think nowadays, especially too with the education side of things, like there's a lot of opportunity that comes with it. So I think there's many different things that I can be looking at. So I think as long as I just continue to chase education and I play at the best level I can, I'm doing everything I can. So, yeah.
Now, what qualities do you think you have that made you the ultimate leader for the Select Generation team?
I think I would say, again, kind of my resilience, my toughness, my mentality. I think I tend to kind of make the players around me better. So, yeah, I'd say those, yeah.
Griffin, I appreciate your insight.
Yeah,
thank you very much for the time.
Yeah, of course.
Thank you, my friend. All right, who am I joined with today?
Matt.
Now, Matt, where is home for you in the United States of America?
Home for me is Westchester, Pennsylvania, which is half an hour outside of Philadelphia.
And now you've chosen to be on this program as well. What makes this program so special, and why does it stand out to you?
What makes this program special is that it really just gives underlooked players the opportunity to shine. Like, for me and a lot of the other guys, they were overlooked. They had the talent, but they just didn't have the chance to prove themselves to bigger schools and bigger names out there. And being here, watching everybody shine and people grow, and now getting the offers that they will and that they deserve is why this program is so special. Mm-hmm.
What were some of the fears you faced, acknowledging that you would be coming to a new country, a country perhaps that you hadn't seen before? What was that like?
The biggest fear for me was probably meeting new people. I'm a very quiet, content guy. And so back home, I'd be surrounded by the same people all the time, family and friends. And so having to come here and become more of an extrovert and pull myself out there, that was probably the biggest challenge for me.
What's the biggest adjustment in the football realm that you had to make on the field?
In football, definitely the physical side of things. Having to play against grown men that are 35, 40, a lot bigger than you. Some of them are got the big old bellies. It's definitely a lot different, and something we adjusted to over time. And we've now gotten a lot more comfortable and confident with.
What was it like being able to balance academics and sports and being able to compete on the highest level?
It was nice. Luckily, we were in a position where school and football didn't overlap as much. I was able to put a lot of time and effort into both, put a lot of time into football, which is the main reason why I'm here, but also pursue a good education so I have a plan for after.
What's one thing you're going to remember that from year one, either for football side of things or university side of things?
Definitely the team, the guys. These guys are like my second family. I mean, every single one. I truly appreciate the time that I spend with everybody. And obviously, a few guys will be back here, but a lot of the faces are leaving. But it was just nice to be with everybody.
And now, what is the ideal scenario? You go to this program, do it for 3 years, study in Bournemouth. Where do you want to go next?
I think it really just depends on what doors open. I thought about it like after my 3 years are done, I could go back to the States, get my master's degree, and play for another year of soccer back in the States. Or if doors open over here or anywhere else abroad, I could pursue the route to go pro.
Matt, I appreciate your insight and your thoughts. I appreciate that.
Sweet.
Thank you. Thank you.